Hello everyone, welcome to the app tour of our project. So we are creating text adventure games, which is basically combined with old texture adventure and visual novel together. So let's begin. First, we can start run our app in our simulator. Okay, now we have already uh, running our app. So you can see this is a burnt room. Unfortunately, we haven't found very good art materials for that. Like in future, we will try to polish them. So let's just imagine this is a burnt house. So the first thing is our detective going through a case which is being reported there is a fire alarm. The whole apartment was being burnt, and there is one burnt cop lying on the ground. So you can see there is five different buttons. The first one is character info. So when you click character, so you can see there will be fetching data from the Firebase real time, the name, the gender, the skills. The skills is used for hash map, which can be directly selected and improved in the late of games. The next part is chat log. The chat log contains all the informations we have been talked with all the NPCs and also some very important game procedures and also game milestones will be also logged here. Okay, so the next thing is inventory list. So because this is just start of the new game, so the inventory list is just empty, and it is also fetched from the real-time Firebase. The next button is exit. So as you can do you want exit or this is a warning message, so you can click on that now to back. And the last button is this search icon, which is a very important game feature. Is you can see there it's called start interface. When you click exam, it will automatically check if you collect all the good information clues. And if you can, and if you finish to do that, it will put a name called conclusion. So conclusion will be automatically put into your Firebase into your inventory. So I can to see to give you what you have now. Okay. So after finish the first step, while we just ensure the app, so we can actually start to playing it. So we create first thing, which is said with one our detective Jack reaching the burnt house. So you can see there is a cop here, a cops here. So everyone wondering that this is an accident. However, our detective doesn't think so. So he go inside to their close to their cops and click it. So you can see, well, after we click the dead body on the ground, there's three different choices, which is examine the head, examine the torso, or examine the extremities. So let's see. First, we click examine the head. So you can see we got a new pop-up windows, which says the cop's mouth is clean, no ash or dust. So this is being logged as files. We can put it into our bag. And then we go to the inventory. So you can see there's a file and it's being uploaded successful, which is when we click put back, we'll have an automatic alert. And now we can fetch them from the Firebase. So we close our inventory and we try to examine the torso again. So a small unburned pieces of clothes from behind of the torso, then put into the bag again. See, the inventory has been automatically worked, and we have another piece of fire items was put into the inventory. So the last one is examine the extremities. So you can see there is a golden blanket on his hand, and we put into the bag. So after that, we got all the three different files items into our inventory list. Then we can try to start exam. So we click the exam, and there's new conclusion for that. Victim was murdered before the fire. The reason we have that conclusion is because of clean mouth. The clean mouth means our victim have already stopped breathing before the fire caught. And there also some unburned clothes means our victim already fall the ground before the fire touched him and burned him out. Thus, two reasons make our detective have conclusion. This is not just a simple accident. This is a very serious murder, and the guys who did it tried to cover it up by setting a fire. So this is our first things. And you can see all the game features has been matched. We can integrate with the items with the NPC. We have character log. We have a character info, chat log. We can exit. We can check our inventory. And also, we have our very important feature, which is start influence. This is how we can locate which site or which milestone have we reached and push the game forward.
Hi, this is Xiaomeng. My task is to implement two of the functions inside the top menu. One button to display the character information and another one for display the inventory information. The top menu activity is the base activity of our project. In order to achieve this function, I set up the connection among the build button and the Firebase, then read the data from Firebase and present it into pop-up windows. The other part that I did was to construct the selection box. When a character was selected, three options will pop up at the bottom of the screen for user to choose. And I'm responsible for the implementation of the framework, and my teammates complete the reaction when the client goes with a decision.
Hello, this is Yunmeng Han. For my part, I designed the Firebase and how the data stored. I stored all the data we need to use in the Firebase to make sure the buttons can connect with the data after any clicking. At the same time, I paired programming and designed the front-end look of top button and choice log with my teammate Xiaomeng Jiang, which including the 4 top buttons and the 2 or 3 choice log. For the features, I completed the 2 of the top buttons and connected with the database. Clicking the chat log button can show the chat log data in the Firebase. Also, for the exit button, it can show a dialog of confirmation whether you would like to exit or not.
This is Yunxiang Li. I designed the whole Firebase upload part and update the retrieve part. Besides, I also created one recycle activity for inventory bag. It is later modified by Xiaomeng and Yunmeng. Additionally, I also completed the items clicking feature. Click on evidence to check and store them in the bag. Click on NPC to talk and select different choices. Moreover, after pair coding with Yichen, we add art resources and set up our main game scene together with 4 top buttons.
Hello everyone, this is Yichen Jiang. I designed most parts of our games. I also responsible for the project management. I have done some pure coding with Yunxiang Li to finish the main script, main character, main scene of the game. Besides, I also working on the important part of start interference, which is the main feature, how to make the collected clue into a conclusion and push all the games going forward. Also, we have a very great time. I made this video and everyone has a part of it. A really good time of all working together with Team Awesome. Hope we can finish these games later in our summer break. And thank you for watching. That's all.